This is Back Talk by Successful Black Parenting Magazine, the most listened to podcast for parents by parents.
Hey everyone, and thank you for joining us on Back Talk, the talk show for African American parents. Now today we have the owners of Livy Os Catering Company, the famous Livy Os. Hey guys, how you doing? Hi. Now there's a lot of you guys. What I want to do is, this is a family business, everybody, and I want to introduce you to everyone who's involved. Because oh my God, look at the kids! Aren't they cute? They actually are involved in the business. So let's go. Let's introduce each one of them.
Okay, so the name Livy Os is Livy. This is Olivia. Say hi, Livy. And then the O's are twins, Aubrey with an O. Say hi, Aubrey. Lena.
Hey, Lena.
Omar.
Omar.
Can you see Omar?
Yeah.
So they are the name of the business. Our son Key back here, he's our sous chef.
All right.
Husband, Omar, that's where all the O names come from. And I'm Lenise.
Lenise, good to see you guys. Oh my gosh. Now you guys have made a nice name for yourself over in the Tampa area, but I know for a fact you've been all over the United States catering with some really good food. And you just really got started. When did you get started with your catering business?
Well, we started the business in October 2014, selling dinners from our car. I begged my husband for several years to allow me to quit my job, trying to be that submissive wife. And for years, he kept telling me no, until finally I put in for a promotion and was offered the job. And then 24 hours later, they rescinded the offer. And so my husband finally gave me the green light that I needed to quit my job. So for a few months, we were in limbo, trying to figure out the next step. And he gave me another ultimatum, like, hey, you got to go back to work or figure it out. And I prayed, and God showed me to sell some dinners. So that's what we did for over a year and a half, until this one day we get a major offer from a corporation that said, can you cater our lunch and learn? And we had never catered. And so they asked us for a catering menu, and I had to go home and make up a catering menu. And that was the birth of the catering. That's how we started.
Wow. See,
yes.
That's what you call walking in your purpose for real.
Right.
It started out from the back of your car selling dinners to a full-fledged catering company. And I'm just going to put her website out right there so you guys can see. It's livyoscatering.com, because if you just take a look at some of the food and things that she makes there, you can order online. I mean, it is together. This is a professional organization here. This is top notch. They are the famous Livy Os. And just tell me, and what are some of the things that have helped you, I guess, in the past to get your business off the ground? You mentioned that one opportunity to cater for the lunch and learn started. Has there anything else that propelled you? Because I saw you guys on the news.
We were. We were.
Right? Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that.
Wow. More so by the grace of God. What I can say is that consistency is the critical element to any business. Week after week, we were selling those dinners every week, whether it was 40 orders or 2 orders. People want to see consistency. And that was the one thing that kept us going. Omar would always push me and push me when I want to, when I don't want to go anymore, and pull me when I want to give up. So we did that. And then word of mouth. The food is going to sell itself, because the passion that we have for the food is unmeasurable. But consistency, customer service, we're real big on customer service. I love to make each customer feel like they're important to us, and they are. And so that is what I believe has gotten us to this point. We've been on several national networks doing live cooking demos, because over the years, it's just grown into different areas other than catering. So we've been on those networks doing what we call our cooking demos, which are for superfoods. So we take those affordable foods that you can find in an everyday grocery store and make it taste good. And you don't have to go to these elaborate health food stores to eat healthy. And that's another thing that really, I feel, sets us apart from other catering companies.
I agree. I mean, to see your success, I'm so proud of you guys. Now, I always say family first. And, you guys don't know it, but Omar back there, the dad, is also one of my cousins. So cousins we're doing positive things in this family. I got to tell you guys. So I'm always like, feed your family. Let's feed your family first. And, everybody else can come after, but we got to talk about family. And that's what you guys are all about, family.
Yes.
So now it got to be hard, though. You quit your job. You have 6 kids, right? 6 all total, right? So, and you're still a mom. You still got housework to do. How do you balance everything all at once? Like, how do you do it? Like, you got to get them to school. How do you do this plus have your business? Do you have like a ton of workers helping you?
Well, we do have help for sure, because you cannot achieve a purpose or a destiny without assistance from people. But balance is something that we have yet to still master. It's still in the works. But what my husband helped me realize, as well as the Lord himself, is that you're only one person and you can only do one thing at a time. And I used to try to juggle a million things at one time and be everywhere, until my amazing husband was like, hey, babe, you can't be everywhere all at one time. So you've got to sacrifice some things. Our children are still small, and so they still need us, and last year I spent so much time working that I neglected to physically be here for my children, thinking mentally that me working so much is really what's going to help my family. But in reality, that wasn't the case. And that's the God's honest truth. Now we realize that you have to put family first. I have to put my children first. I have to put my family first. And it's important. And everything else will kind of fall into place. So now I realize, okay, if there's opportunities that arises and it will take me away from not being here when they get home from school, or not making sure that their homework is done, or whatever, then I have to say no to it, and know that he's going to replace whatever I say no to, because family is first. So over the years, that balance has come, and we're still figuring it all out. But we know that you have to have the help. You have to keep the children and our marriage. Our marriage is really what's first, because they know, y'all can attest to this. They know that they cannot come between mom and dad. They know that. So we put each other first, and then our children, and it all just falls in line.
That's right. That's right. Now, how does it feel? Let me ask your kids, how does it feel to have mom there when you need her now, instead of her working all the time, like at a full-time job? You like it better? It's better now?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
That's Mr. Sous Chef back here. He actually is a piece of the glue that holds this business and this family together.
I got to tell you, I saw some accolades that Omar had put up about him handling business. Like, you guys had 2 jobs at once.
Yes.
And he was able to handle it.
Yes.
And how old is he?
17. Oh, yeah.
Wait, 16, 17. Is he about to turn 17?
He just turned 17. We're
just
used to calling him 17.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. I'm a mom, so it's hard. And you don't want to feel old, so we want to keep you young as possible.
Right.
I get that. I totally get that. Well, congratulations, because you're teaching this young man some great skills. I mean, as far as entrepreneurship, on down to business, how to handle clients, how to talk to people, how to have customer service. You can't, they don't teach you that like that in school. That's not something you get in business school. I'm in a business school, and I know that you get the life lessons out in the field. Yes,
exactly.
Absolutely. But let's talk about Dad a little bit. Hey, Dad. I know you out there, and you always supportive, and you're always helping out. So, like, how does it feel? Like, this wasn't your area of expertise, but you support your wife and like 100%, to my 200%. So, talk to us about being the husband, the supportive husband behind the scenes, but also in the scenes. You're kind of like in the scenes too. Look at that mom face. I saw it.
Sorry.
It's a great feeling. Coming from where we came from, all we saw was our parents working hard all our life, working for someone else. So when we had the opportunity to kind of make something literally out of nothing, a business out of nothing, and it be successful, and the kids be here, and It's my wife's dream. I went to business school, so we collaborate a lot on strategy and marketing and so forth. So it's good being here for. We were able to, both of us now walked away from corporate America. Now I'm a full-time Livy Os employee, part owner, part employee.
Congratulations.
Part shoe chef, part everything. But it's a blessing.
But it definitely is a blessing to be able to do that with your family full time. Now, there have to be some times when everything isn't going so smoothly. But we know Lanice is the boss, right? She's the boss. The buck stops with Lanice. So
happy wife, happy life.
Right. Happy
wife.
Well, that's the thing. Omar, that's a winner right there. That's a winner. Just keep that in mind.
I'm learning. I'm so hard in it, but I'm learning.
You know, being husband and wife and being business partners is definitely a difficult task. Anybody who says it's a piece of cake, that is not the truth, because it's hard to separate your wife from your business partner or your husband from your business partner, especially when it's a difficult situation and you don't agree on specific things. So it's like, you know, we find ourselves being husband and wife in front of our employees sometimes, you know, and they'll be like, I'm good. Y'all let me know when y'all figure that part out. But for the most part, the level of respect that we have for one another, the fact that we're committed to our vows, it really just brings us back down to reality. And we have always had the agreement that we never go to bed angry. Never.
That's perfect.
So Omar, he don't care. He'll be like, you better come in this room. You know?
And that's the way to be.
Yeah,
absolutely. I'm glad you guys are able to work, out differences, yet still work together. So What is next for Livy Os? Like what do you see, or where do you want to be? Are you going to have your own restaurant one day? Like, what are your dreams? And what
we are unlimited. I just believe with my whole heart that we serve a God that's unlimited. And so our dreams are unlimited. We do have a 10-year, vision board and everything like that. But Livy Os is on the verge of becoming a full force commercial business. We don't want you to just think of us for catering. Or doing your daughter's wedding or an anniversary party. But when you want to propose to your spouse to be, you hire us to do a romantic dinner for just the two of you. When you want a fun night out with your girls or your companion, you come to us for a cooking class. When you're craving some of our shrimp and mango salsa, you can find it in your local grocery stores. So Livy Os is on the verge of being an everyday household name. We won't settle for anything less than that. And it'll be its own enterprise. That's what we see. That is our vision. So
and you go all over. You're not just in the Tampa area, right?
Correct. First and foremost, our values are all about love and relationship. And so we won't limit ourselves to just being here in the Tampa area. Hey, 10 years from now, we may be a franchise all over the world. You never know. But we definitely want to spread that all over the world for sure. So we have catered. We do, for now, we're all over Hillsborough, Pinellas County, Pasco, and Polk County. But we've been all the way south. We'll go wherever the client really requests us to come. So we don't limit ourselves in that aspect for sure.
I know, because I was in Atlanta, and little did I know you guys were there. We met up, and I said, "Hey, what are you guys doing in Atlanta?" We didn't even know each other. We're in town, so I don't live in Atlanta. So I live in Florida as well. So, but I'm on the East Coast, they're on the West Coast. So so we met up in Atlanta. So you guys, you're somewhere else, so that's pretty good. I'm really happy for that. You guys are really doing it. So let's we're gonna start to wrap up in a little bit, but just tell people, I put your website up there. Tell people about how to contact you for social media. Okay. I know you guys have a Twitter account. I'll put that up too. So let's do that.
So you can follow us on Instagram for sure at Livy Os Catering. You can follow us on Twitter also at Livy Os Catering 1. Facebook, which we have our business Facebook page, as well as our website, livyoscatering.com. Email address is catering@livyoscatering.com. And if all else fails, you can just follow one of us on social media. We're always posting every just about everything we do. We post. Yeah, we do try to do our best to stay relevant and visible, for sure.
Who is the marketing genius with you guys? Which one does the marketing? Okay, I'm impressed. I'm always impressed. I really am. You guys are on it. All right, so let me just recap. So you guys, if you want to get a hold of them, and all of your social media is available on your website, right? LivyOsCatering.com. Is there any parting words for moms out there, dads out there who may be looking to start their own business? You talked about balancing family. Let me ask you, is there any last pieces of advice or words that you want to give to parents who might see this show later on and say, hey, you know what? They are really inspiring people. I want to do something like that.
Well, one thing I can say, because a lot of people look at us and they see some of the success we have and they think that it's kind of easy what we've done or that we just started and success just started when we started. But they don't see the times where we were struggling, couldn't pay mortgage and so forth, and the bills were behind.
Right.
So they don't see the hard times of it. So what I say to other parents or other entrepreneurs, someone trying to start a business, is stay dedicated to what you believe in.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, that's your dream. No one can take that dream away from you. You're going to go through some good times, some bad times. Even if you're working with somebody else, even if you're working on a job somewhere, you're still going to go through those same good or bad times. So why not do it for yourself?
Absolutely.
You'll get more of a reward out of it.
Absolutely. And for me,
I agree.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead,
for
please.
me, from the wife, the woman's perspective, Livy Os is my child. It's like one of my children. You wouldn't put your business or your child in the hands of some unknown person. You're going to check all references. You're going to dot all I's, cross all T's before you just allow someone to babysit your child. And that's how much I love this business. So we refuse to allow anyone outside of ourselves, outside of this household or our family, to dictate our future. This is a part of us. We birthed this. I tell my son, he knows. I say, if Omar and I die and you sell Livy Os, I'm gonna hunt you in your sleep, because that's how committed we are to this business. And another thing is you could still be husband and wife if you do go into business with your spouse, but you can also be yourself. There's a difference, and just stay true to yourself. Oh, and the legacy. Yeah, my husband, the legacy. Legacy is everything for us. Family is everything for us. And like he said, we come from nowhere, from nothing. Everything that we have blood, sweat, and tears done on our own. And so it's a blessing for our children to be able to see the fruits of the labor that we put in start to pay off.
No, that's amazing. I am so proud of you guys.
Thank you.
I really am. I want to thank you all for coming on our show today, Back Talk, which is the talk show for parents. No, thank you. And for the people who are watching out there or watching later, be sure to follow us as well on social media. You can find us at Black Parenting 1 on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook and also on Instagram under the same name. You can also find us on our website at successfulblackparenting.com. Awesome. And until next time, we will see you soon. So goodbye, guys. Goodbye, Livy Os. Thank you. All right. Take care. All righty. Bye-bye. All right. Brock.
Thanks for tuning in to Back Talk by Successful Black Parenting Magazine. We'll see you soon.